All right, guys, this is a nice little 2-year-old come to us from Mr. Jeff Bean, good friend of mine. And we're going to show you how we start out with one that got very little leading knowledge and hadn't been touched or messed with very much. So the first thing we got to get him used to is us getting our hands on him. Hi, buddy. How are you? A lot of people say that horse can't understand the words coming out of my mouth, and you're right, he cannot. But he can understand the tone of the words coming out of my mouth, and there's a big difference. Hi, bud. How are you? I like to see him curious like that. That's nice. How you doing, dude? How you doing? Shoot, looky there. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Well, since it's all new to him, I pet him a little bit and walk away. I want him thinking, hey, this cat ain't so bad. He's pretty cool, right? Hi, buddy. How are you? Yeah, there you go. Now, since he's not used to having two hands on him, right, then I'm going to touch him with this and then move it away. Right? Touch him with that halter and move it away. It's no big deal. I don't want him thinking that halter's a monster, right? Looky there, that halter ain't gonna get you. And see, he wants to walk away from it, we'll let him, right? Ain't no big deal, we don't care. I mean, where's he gonna go? Round and around this little old pen? He ain't gonna go very far, right? Sometimes it's not how fast we get our hands on him as it is how he allows us to get our hands on him. Right? And he wants to really give me this side, he don't want to give me the other side. Okay, so we're going to make him step to that side and make him give us this side. Ooh, buddy. Okay? And that's all there is to it. You know, I mean, it's about trust and fear. Once that horse gets over the fear and realizes there's nothing there to be afraid of, that's the whole secret to training in general. You've got to get him over his fear. Once he's over his fear, then it's no big deal, right? See, he didn't want me to go under his neck with it. That's fine. Again, we're just going to keep scratching and rubbing. Rubbing and scratching. Okay, you don't want to go on that side. Okay, so we'll work on that side, right? Now, he pushing away. We're going to go away from him. See him smacking and licking. Hey, what's this cat want? He didn't keep coming after me, right? Oh, buddy. Now, you're all right. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Now, oh. There. Now we got him haltered, right? Now that's no big deal. Now some people will say, well, now you can handle him. And you're right, I can. But I don't want to make him let me handle him. I want him to want me to handle him. And there's a big difference. I want him to want me to handle him. I don't want to have to make him let me handle him. Okay? So what we're going to do, since Obey doesn't lead real well, we're going to go out there in our pen and we're going to have a leading lesson and a petting and rubbing lesson and basically groundwork 101, right? Now, let's see if we get him to come on out of that stall with us. Come on, son. There, now, shoot, that ain't bad, is it? Now then, we'll turn this right around where y'all can see what's going on in the pit. Call that our sand pit. We're going to go right on out here and teach him a thing or two, okay? Now, what actually is leading? It's just a branch of driving, except he's driving behind me, right? Okay? It's the same thing as leading, right? I'm going to drive him around me. Agreed? Drive him around me. So all I want him to do is go around and around. If I stay to his hip and keep his head, he has to drive, like it or not. Say, wow, that horse knows how to lunge. Honestly, I don't know that Mr. Bean's ever messed with any of that or not. He may have, he may not have. But at least the horse is getting a chance to see that that's what that means, right? Doesn't have to be fast, just has to be correct. Speed will come. Okay? There. Hi, bud. What you doing? Now, remember in the stall, it bothered him a little? Oh, son. Looky there. We'll go right on through that side, won't we? Yeah. Ain't no big deal. He just thinks it is. Agreed? Ain't no big deal. Now, he didn't really want this side. We're going to do it anyway, right? And we got to go under his belly, remember? Yeah, because our girt's got to go under his belly. So we just pet him, right? We just pet him, run that hand down there, hold it and pull it away. Run that hand down there, hold it and pull it away. Again, run that hand down there, hold it and pull it away. And the more he wants to go, the more we're going to let him go. Okay? So we're going to let him go since that's what he wanted to do anyway. Right? He's awful worried about the door of that barn, and if that keeps up, we're going to shut that barn door, keep him from looking at it. Okay, we need him paying attention to us, not the barn door, right? Yeah, we're going to shut that barn door, because we don't care whether he likes that barn door or not. We want him doing what we want him to do, agreed? Now, a barn door don't do you no good. Now, what you gonna look at? You gonna look at me now? Huh? Come on, turd. Go that way. Go that way. There you go. Now then, turkey butt. Let's go. Remember he wanted to move his feet, not let me touch under his belly? It won't be just a little bit. He won't really care about moving his feet. He'll let me handle his belly. Oh. Now. Oh, son. Good boy. Good boy. And again, we're just going to love all over him. We don't care whether he likes it or not, right? He's going to get over it. We're going to love all over him, whether he agrees with that or not. He don't have to agree with it. He just can't tolerate it. It'd be easier for us if he agreed with it. There, looky there. He let me put my hand under his belly and scratch him and rub him. See, that ain't no big deal. How'd that cartoon go when I was a kid? Scratch him and rub him and call him George. Oh, son. Good boy. Now we're going to work on this side. Since we worked on that side, now we're going to work on this side, right? Again, we go to his hip and drive him. 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 pretty soon he learns that, it's a whole lot easier if I just come up here and pay attention to this guy and let him pet on me. A whole lot easier to let him just pet all over me than it is to stand out here and run and fart and go in this sand, right? And that's what we need him to realize. It's a whole lot easier to come go do what we want to do than it is to water around that sand. Agreed? A whole lot easier. Now, get back up here so we can see. Ask him to go again that way, right? See, he's already like, no, Dad, I don't want to go that way. I think I'll just stay here with you. I'm like, no, I think you want to go on out there and walk around a little bit. There, now, whoa. Oh, bud. Yeah, oh, bud. Oh. Oh. Now, shoot. That scratching out of that belly ain't bad at all now, is it? Yeah. Well, where's our dirt gonna go? Underneath that belly. Yeah. That's where our dirt's gonna go, underneath that belly. Shoot, he's a good boy. He just don't know no better. Praise the Lord, very soon he will. He just don't know it. Oh, that bothered him. That's good. We like to find things that bothers him. So what that tells me is he don't like stuff bouncing around, right? But that's good. What I got to do when I go to get in the stirrup, I got to bounce up there and get on, right? He's got to get used to all that. It all starts right here in the groundwork, the foundation. If you don't put a foundation on a horse, it's just like a foundation on a house. Sooner or later, that horse is going to come apart if you don't put a foundation on it. Okay? We're building our foundation right now. Go. 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 Now, we're building our foundation. See him smacking? I compute. He's saying, I think I'd like rather just stand here and let this guy pet me as I would run around out there like a fruitcake in all this sand. And I would really rather he just stand here and let me pet him as him run around like a fruitcake in this sand too. Because running around like a fruitcake in this sand is tough on a fat boy. Me. Right? There, look at that. Look at that. Looky there, good boy. Oh yeah. I just got through, Mama. I'm not hungry. Oh. Looky there, good boy. Yes. Come here. Come here, Turkey. Not now. No. Oh. Oh, bud. Good boy. Shoot, he's a good boy. Shoot, he's a good boy. Yeah. He's a good boy. Yeah. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. Looky there. Looky there. All that jump, flop, bobble, and wiggle don't bother him at all. And I can see him flipping them ears. He's like, this guy's nuts. He doesn't understand what that's about right now. In the future, he will. Okay? In the future, he'll know what that is. Now, good boy. Now, that's pretty good. Now, come on, Turk. Come on, Turk. Get up here. Now, let the old fat man get him a saddle pad. He's like, what is that door? Like, that thing just blows my mind. Now, buddy. This saddle pad thing is the same thing that I just did. It's just an extension of my hand. If I make it a big thing, it's going to become a big thing, okay? So I don't make it a big thing, right? I don't make it a big thing at all. Put it up there and pat him, rub him with it, right? Just rub him with it. Ain't no big thing. And I might want to rub him on this side. Knowing me, I might rub it on his head. You never know. Oh, son. Oh, buddy. Oh. Man. Just rub him with it. Just rub him with it. See, it's no big deal. See, it's no big deal. And then when he quits moving, I take the pressure away. Give and release. Give and release. When he quit, I quit. Right? Now then. Good boy. Now then. Good boy. Good boy. Now then. There, shoot, looky there. Shoot, ain't no big thing. Ain't nothing to that, he said. That's all you wanted? And I run around all this sand just for that? Now what's this colt learning? He's learning to lead, right? He's learning to come to me. He's learning to let me handle his body, right? All over his body when I want to handle it. He's realizing that I might put something on his head. I might put something on his neck. And that he can still move with it regardless of where I put it, right? That it does not hurt him in any way. Again, that's groundwork. That's building my foundation. No foundation, no house. Right? No foundation, no horse. There. See, he come to me and I give to him. He come to me, I give to him. See? He come to me, I give to him. Now looky there. Yep, there it is. See, he's leading. There. This colt's learning to get away from the pressure he has to give. When he gives, I give. That's the secret to training as a whole. No fear, and to give when I asked. They took that pad pretty nice. I thought that was pretty impressive. I rather like that. Now looky there, he's leading too, ain't he? Come to me and give. Come to me and give. And again, at no time do you see me just anchor down on this horse's head and demand that he keep up with me. I go at his pace, give and release, pressure and release, pressure and release. And when I'm telling him, you won't release that pressure, give to me. When you give to me, it releases on its own, right? Okay? That's building that foundation. That's building that trust, right? I'm going to push his pad off his hiney just because I can. I don't know if he's going to kick at it, right? Shoot, looky there. That was really good. That was really good. He's like, what is that and what are you doing to me? Now, guys, there's one very important key right here. This horse is not getting stirred up. I've kept him quiet. I've kept him using the thinking side of his brain the whole time, not the reactive side of his brain. When that reactive side of his brain sets in, he don't learn nothing. Because then he's reacting and running and going instead of stepping and standing and learning, right? And I need him to stand and learn, not react. Okay? I need him to stand and learn, not react. Okay? So, anytime I feel that he's trying to react, I send him back to that sand. I send him back to that runaround stuff. I send him back to that exercise. And let him choose. Do you want to go around, fight that sand, huff and tuff and ruffle and buffle and gustle? Or do you want to just drop your head and stand there and get along with me, right? When he chooses the right decision, I make the right decision easy, the wrong decision hard, right? The right decision easy, the wrong decision hard. What I do to one side of him, I have to do to both, okay? Don't have to, but I do. That's just me. That's the way I roll. Okay. Now for security's sake, since I know eventually I'm gonna be throwing that saddle, holding the lead rope, I'm gonna grab this paddle, this saddle. I'm gonna grab this pad. There we go, just like I would if it was a saddle. Okay. I'm gonna step right up here, make him move his head over, let me to him, rub him on my shoulder, and I'm gonna throw that pad up there just like I would if it was a saddle. Okay. I'm gonna pitch that pad up there. just like if it's leather. Just like I would if I was saddling an old horse. I mean, I don't want to baby him all my life, right? Sometimes you got to graduate kindergarten, right? So there, man, that's really nice. Now we'll go back to our lead deal. Can you come with me, babe? Looky there, he can lead like a good boy should. George. Now how about back up? Do we got to back up? Can we back up? Can we back up? Shoot, look at that. Have him moonwalking before you know it. Now, I like to see this colt smacking after I've done things. That's me. That's him telling me, I understand what you're saying. I have learned that. To me, that's like a horse hitting enter. That's like somebody hitting enter on a computer. He's saying, okay, I entered that in my brain. Okay? Now, there again, I'm just going to throw that just like I would if it was a saddle. Okay? Same deal. I want him to get used to that on either side because that's the way I'm going to saddle him. I'm not going to carry no 50 to 90 pound saddle up there and easy baby kissy. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give it to him. I'm not going to be in that kind of bind. I wouldn't put him in that kind of bind. Why should I let him put me in that kind of bind? Right? Oh. Now, there again, I'm not going to just kill him with it either. So there's a difference. Whoa. 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 Boy. Whoa. I like that. That's good. The way that's supposed to be. Come on. Now, good boy. Good boy. Now, what's next on the saddle? Is the girt, right? Agreed? Yeah? Gotta have a girt, right? Gotta feel a girt. Agreed? It's the same deal, right? We don't want him bucking off. We want him leading off, right? There. Now. 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 Shoot, looky there. First girt, first pad, no buck at all, huh? What are we doing? We're building a foundation. Agreed? Gotta have a foundation, gotta have something to build on. Okay? Now, go back to this side, we'll do the same thing again. Shoot, look at him take that rein flipping around him. That tells me somebody's done been doing some kind of groundwork with this old bay colt. Now, same deal. We're going to pull that up and hold it, okay? Same deal. Pull that up and hold it. That way we can always release pressure if we need to, okay? Look at that old bay didn't even hump up. He just let it off. Now, I'm going to let old bay soak on this for a minute. I've got another colt that I've already got saddled. I'm going to go ahead and work that other blondie colt and come right back to old bay and do the same thing again, okay? Except when I come back to old bay, I'll probably put the saddle on him for the first time.